IMG leads by 3 here. As we are set to begin the second half, we've got 16 more minutes of basketball to play. What will be the key for each team as we head into the second half?
Well, it's definitely adjustment time for both teams. I think TSF needs to use Sotto more, not just as a scorer. He seems to have a good feel for passing the basketball. I think if they play inside out more, get some more cutters on the perimeter, get open looks instead of contested shots, I think they'll be a lot better. And I think with IMG, they have to get more transition baskets. Because in a half-court set against this long TSF team, they're going to struggle. So I think that's going to be really important for them.
There's an example of how they can struggle. You've got Sotto and you've got Wilmore in the game at the same time down low. It's going to be tough for anybody to get in that lane.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And they're smart to have both those guys out there, and they're in a 2-3 zone and not playing man-to-man.
Hutchins inbounding to Breed. Underway here in the second half. It's turned over. There's that long TSF defense at work, but then Blake recovers it. Blake goes up strong, way off the mark on that attempt.
Had that big fella standing there.
Yeah, there's a reason.
When you see the big fella standing there, you're going to have to get real creative in trying to finish that shot.
No doubt, IMG will possess again. Martin inbounding to Breed. Breed drives inside, tries to kick it over to Blake. Now TSF running the floor, Browning with a jam.
They're going to have some trouble against this zone. They're going to have to get, whoever the shooter is going to have to be able to get loose in this game and loosen up that zone for IMG.
Foul called on Jeffries. Here's another look. We saw at halftime Browning just going crazy, dunking, getting creative in the halftime break. Well, here is an in-game dunk from Browning. Nice one.
Good athlete.
Left-handed finish.
Yeah, good athlete.
Brown Jones, VCU commit inside, has it blocked away by Sotto. That zone will be tough.
There's that length again.
Out of bounds off of IMG will be the Skill Factory's ball. I'm curious with the Skill Factory, do you think Soto's the type of player you can really build an offense around as the year goes on? Oh. Browning tried to put him in on a poster. Foul called.
Trying to put him in the rim on that
one. Well, Horace, let's check it out again.
Good read by the big fella, good cut.
Trying to put Kenyon Martin Jr. on the poster. Martin Jr. commits the foul.
Athlete versus athlete on that play right there.
Browning didn't get the dunk, but he will get a pair of free throws. First won't go.
Both of those boys are obviously good basketball players, both Browning and Martin Jr. But both of those guys, like, they could play a couple other sports as well.
No doubt. Yeah, for Browning, he's noted for being an explosive lefty slasher. You saw that left-handed finish earlier, that left-handed finish attempt there that led to the free throws. He's known for his energy. We've seen quite a bit of that. Breed couldn't get the three to go. Tied at 29. Sotto, nice touch pass over to Wilmore.
I tell you, if IMG can't make jump shots this half, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle. They're going to have to be able to put somebody out there that can make some shots.
Browning on the outside. Jeffries drives in hard. He's fouled. The shooting foul committed by Brown Jones.
Definitely some contact there, but a bailout as well. Jeffries had no chance of making that shot.
Well, in terms of our scores here, Alan Breed leading the way has 8 points, leading both teams. Multiple players have 7. For IMG, Martin Jr. has 7, and Blake has 7. For the Skill Factory, your number 5, Browning, has 7 points. Jeffries hits the second free throw. Brown Jones over to Breed. Blake for three, off the mark. Breed with an interception. Breed inside, crafty
Good
layup
finish.
goes.
Only way to finish that play against those big kids, you're going to have some creativeness on your finishes. And see, the thing that TSF is doing right now, they're extending the defense because they know that IMG has not made shots, and they do a really good job recovering defensively. And they're putting pressure on IMG to make those shots, make the right plays. And so far, IMG is having somewhat of a hard time doing that.
Here's Markeith Browning. Tried to find Wilmore.
Good idea on that pass.
Very nice. Wilmore just couldn't quite handle it. Might have been a little high, but good ball. Saw Alan Breed just score for IMG. He tied it at 31. He's looking to jumpstart the IMG offense in the second half, similar to what he did in the first half. Breed has 10 points, leading everybody. Only player in double figures.
Number 3, Jordan Brown. Number 12.
Jordan Brown into the game for TSF. Kennedy Burns Jr. is also into the game.
Let's see if IMG takes advantage. TSF took out the big fella, one big fella.
Still got an interesting matchup down low between Brown Jones and Sotto. That'll be a fun one to keep an eye on. Martin, another steal. Defensively, he's been active thus far. Brown Jones, a pump fake, gets inside, right-handed finish. Nikhil Brown Jones did a lot defensively in the first half, now in the second half, waking up offensively. Sotto, air balls.
See, again, I don't think they're taking advantage of the fact that Sotto could pass the ball. When he got the ball on the block just then, everyone just stood and watched.
Yeah, Soto's skill set is rare. His ability to pass the ball out of the post, not something you see every day. Especially when you talk about 7'2" bigs.
Absolutely.
Breed drives in hard, has it deflected away, it looked like by Sotto. Brown burns for three, off the mark.
That was a good drive and kick.
Rebounded by Homa, blocked by Brown Jones. I'm sorry, Hauma. It's up for Kenyon Martin Jr., the jam.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Kenyon Martin taking flight. Here's Breed, finds Martin on the backside of the play. How about that finish?
Good pass by Breed. He saw that coming down the court. You want your guards to be able to see plays like that develop, and he saw it and delivered it.
Spectacular. Here's Kenyon Martin Jr. hoping to, or with a goal of entering the 2020 NBA draft, is spending time at IMG, working on his skill set. We've seen a good game from him. He's got 9 points. Second leading scorer of anybody that has played here. We've got 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go. We're midway through the third quarter. Has the offense picked up in a way you've expected, or what have you thought?
Well, I think the pace has picked up. I'm not sure if the offense has picked up.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
The pace has definitely picked up. I see TSF, like I said, trying to extend the defense, trying to force action. Both teams are trying to play faster. The results aren't there yet, but I expect that to change.
Well, IMG leads by 4. As the game picks up in terms of pace, who do you think that favors?
Well, I think it favors IMG.
I would agree.
Okay, where the cutter's at? There we go.
Galloway on the left side. Hauma drives and kicks. Galloway, three-pointer. Would have been his second of the game should he have made it. Now Martin Jr. Martin Jr. on the left side. Easy finish with the left.
That was a strong move. I don't think anybody's going to get in the way of that one. He went hard to the basket, finished well.
11 points for him. We've seen some good displays out of him here in the second half. Breed recovers it. Blake, nice dribble, left hand. Now Blake on the left side again. Offensive foul. Nick Blake picks up his second foul.
One thing in watching Martin play, I always tell kids, if you play hard, you'll never play bad. And Kenyon Martin plays with a lot of energy. He's very active, and he's been effective out here today.
Galloway, straight on three goes.
Nice shot. That's what he's out there for. They say he's one of the fastest rising juniors in the state, and that stroke looks like it.
Brown Jones looking for a foul after that air ball. Halma will inbound for TSF, but yeah, on Galloway, he's got a D1 high major projection that I've seen. Justin Young from Hoopsian wrote that quote that you just mentioned, the biggest breakout star in Georgia. That's what he's expecting out of Jalen Galloway and what he's seen from him in 2019. Three-pointer wouldn't go for Halma.
Good D.
Halma gets back and steals it away after his missed shot. Galloway blocks that pass. Breed sends it ahead. Martin Jr. goes up strong. He couldn't finish. Martin Jr. again, he's fouled, and will head to the charity stripe.
Things get a little heated out there right now. Martin think he got fouled on this play.
Looked like he might have gotten hooked on the right arm.
No contact for sure.
Martin,
but again, he stayed with it. He's staying with it. He's playing hard. Good things are happening.
Now Martin's at the free throw line. He'll have a couple. TSF making a substitution. Halma comes out. Now in is Patrick. DJ Patrick, starting shooting guard, comes back in. Galloway quickly sending it up the floor. Burns, a nice move. Mid-range shot, a little long.
There we go.
Burns again in the corner. Open three. Galloway tips it in with the right hand. That play couldn't be kept in there by Breed.
Galloway's showing he's a little bit more than just a shooter. Getting in there, getting that offensive rebound.
Galloway does have 7 points now. Out of bounds off of Breed. Now here is Burns inbounding.
Galloway thought about letting that one fly.
He's got long range for sure. It's inside to Z. He tried to turn, a foul called first. Travel, not a foul, but a travel called.
I think he'll take that because that looked close to being an offensive foul. He'll take that travel over that foul.
Chinfei Z who traveled. Brown Jones. Kenyon Martin Jr. with another dunk.
Here he is again. Staying active, having an impact on this game right now on both ends. I think TSF is going to have to get one of the big fellas back in the game.
Martin Jr. after a little bit of a slow start now has 14 points. Majority of that here in the second half. Galloway for three. Yes, sir.
That was pretty. Not just a good stroke, a quick stroke.
Yeah, it's a nice release from Galloway. Breed called for a push-off. Or no, foul is on DJ Patrick. Happened before Breed pushed. Another look at Martin Jr.'s dunk.
I'll tell you something, one thing sometimes is overlooked is the hockey assistant basketball. That started with Breed's read on the first pass that led to the pass that led to the dunk.
Off the backboard, they were looking for Martin on the backside of the play again.
Good pass.
Martin Jr. couldn't get that dunk. He was close.
I like that. That was a good pass.
Galloway thought about the three. Mid-range J, about 16 feet out. Martin Jr. over to Breed, blocked away by Galloway, but they call him for a foul.
As the pace picks up, I think we talked about it. It favors IMG. Still obviously a tight game, 1-point game, but the pace is starting to pick up. The play is starting to get a little bit better as well.
I want to go back to your point when you were talking about Alan Breed making a lot of good reads. That time, a bit of a role reversal. Martin finding Breed, but for Breed, what we've seen out of him offensively, he's been an efficient scorer, doing well with the ball, but setting up his teammates for plays. He has been really the catalyst of that offense for IMG tonight.
Yeah, he's done a really good job, not over-dribbling. You see quite a few times in the first half where he got a rebound or a steal, didn't dribble it, kicked it up right away, and that's what you have to do as a guard. You got to be able to see those things because it gets early looks for your teammates.
He's been making quick decisions too, no hesitation. As soon as he's seeing it, he's finding it. Whenever it's a play offensively. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Martin Jr. A whistle blows, and we've got a foul called on Patrick again.
DJ Patrick, his third.
That will be Patrick's third foul.
I think that initial strategy they came out with to start the half, TSF, that 2-3 zone, really put pressure on IMG to make shots. As the quarter went on, substitutions came in, that changed, and it's been advantage IMG since then.
IMG brings Jones back in. Jones wearing number 13. IMG now leads by 3. I think any team with a combination of Martin Jr. and Breed is going to be good when the game picks up the pace. I think Blake excels there as well, but yeah, to your point, out of bounds there on Brown. IMG ball, 3.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jones inbounding. Martin Jr., 2 seconds to work with. He heaves it up at the last second, gets the bucket. He has 15.